So you need to choose whether you want to humble yourself and reach back out to this. Okay, this is part 2 for Leos. I'm almost done with y'all reading. This is part 2. What I was explaining in video 1. Leos, you have to release your guilt and possibly humble yourself. I'm getting here somebody lost their job or they got fired in the past because, Leos, you was being arrogant or boastful. And you probably could have got laid off. They fired you. And it's affecting your finances. So you might have to reach back out to this old job and get your job back. And that's what I think you're going to do. But the cards say, you've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life. And that's why this card say pay attention to your finances. Because if they fired you and you haven't gotten no more employment since they fired you, that's going to negatively impact your finances. And at the bottom it say, release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. Yeah. So, yeah, you probably just have to humble yourself a little bit. Because like I was saying, Leos, I'm getting this is career. You probably just graduated from college. And you probably have a bachelor's degree. And you have the experience. But they're entering you on an entry level for whatever reason. So if you have a bachelor's degree, this particular job like could have hired you as if you only had they're paying you as if you only had your associates. And because of that, you got on that job in that position and you was being boastful and arrogant. Because you felt some type of way because of your credentials of having that bachelor's degree. You just felt some type of way. And you was trying to win at all costs. And this is, starting arguments, playing mind games, trying to one-up over each other, trying to one-up over somebody, trying to be slick, that 5 of Swords. So, yeah, I'm getting they let you go. They did let you go. And you probably just have to humble yourself. Once you release the guilt of it, what you was doing, whatever you did, once you release the guilt, I think you might humble yourself and reach back out to this, to your old boss or this old job. Yeah. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Because you were waiting on something. Clarify the 3 of Wands. And then I'm going to go ahead and read y'all crystal. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Because this is video 2. Clarify the 3 of Wands. For Leos. Clarify the 3 of Wands. And take this one. Yeah. It says solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah. So you were waiting on your solid foundation and success with effort. Yeah. So you could have reached back out to them. You could have wrote them a letter. Whatever you did, it was solid. Because you want a solid foundation. Your apology. Whatever you did. And the card is telling you're going to be successful at this with effort. So you got to put effort into it. You got to put forth the effort. And the effort could just be an apology, going back to your old job, your old boss, your superiors, and just apologizing. Yeah. So you're just waiting on a reply concerning your solid foundation. That could be the apology. And is letting you know success with effort. So you have to put forth the effort to apologize or speak your truth or whatever. Yeah. So let me go ahead and read y'all crystal. Because you guys have epidote. And it say go deeper. This is y'all crystal. You are ready to heal on a deeper level. Peel back the layers around your heart by letting your guard down and opening yourself up to being vulnerable. Begin to address any emotional wounds so you can repair your heart and renew your spirit, leaving you open to pursuing healthier relationships. You are strong enough to shatter all the barriers that have been holding you back from forming deeper connections with the people in your life. It takes bravery to dive deep. But once you do, you can unlock a more meaningful experience. And let me read y'all affirmation. Your affirmation is, I open my heart to loving connections. Today, take the time to have a deeper conversation with someone. Again, I open my heart to loving connections. Today, take the time to have a deeper conversation with someone. Yeah. Because what I think it is, Leo, whatever insecurity you have, because it say go deeper. When you're insecure, and because you are a Leo, you know, your energy, your sign, you know, Leos is about attention, performance. They like the spotlight. They like the limelight. And because of your insecurities, it's like when you feel insecure, you probably sometimes overcompensate, and you do become this arrogant, boastful person. And you get in this Five of Swords energy, trying to win at all costs. Starting arguments, starting fights, playing mind games, trying to be slick. So it's saying go deeper. And if this is a work situation, and I believe it is, I don't think this is love. You're going to have to go back to your previous employer and have a conversation with them and even tell the truth. You're going to have to apologize and probably tell them the truth. Like, you know, you was wrong. I started it. I the one who stole that this. I did that. I was the one who did it. Even if they know you did it and you probably didn't admit it, you have to now go back and apologize and admit that whatever this Five of Swords is that you did. Because I'm getting, these people didn't do nothing to you. It was your own insecurity, and you just felt some type of way because you felt entitled. Because, like I said, you probably have the credentials, but that's not what that the position you applied for, and they approved you for this position. They didn't hire you for your, that wasn't, they didn't hire you for that. You knew that they was paying you on the associates, on the as if you had an associate's degree. So it's like you went in knowing that the position was for an associate's degree, but you knew you had your bachelor's. But what you did, you went in there trying to take over because you know you had your bachelor's degree. So it's like you shouldn't have took that job if you knew you overqualified for, or you feel as though you deserve more or to be paid better. You shouldn't have took that position, because that's not why they didn't hire you for you to execute your bachelor degree. They hired you as if you had your associate's degree. And it's like you knew it, but you went in there trying to finesse everything. And I think they could have fired you for that. So, like I said, and I'm going to end it, you just have to go back if you want your job back and tell the truth. Just tell the truth, and they might give you your job back. I don't know. The cards is not really telling me whether they're going to give you your job back or not. But the card is telling you release guilt. Release guilt. Because it's like you know you was wrong. And just let it go. Just let it go. It was a lesson learned. You went deeper. You had to realize, you know, you was the one who probably started it. Yeah, you had to realize why that. Yeah, you had to realize certain things. But Leo, that's what I have for you. Again, this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. Thank you, Leo.